This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to my recap of The Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 8. And once again, this isn't kind of intended more for people who haven't watched it yet, but if you also want to recap, or you don't have Disney Plus or anything, this is mainly what it's for. And as I said yesterday, because of that fact, I wanted to be splitting these up instead of doing recaps and reviews in the same video. I will only be doing the review on the day of and pushing the recap back to when I could get it out so I don't have to force myself to finish it in a quick amount of time. Let's go straight into it. Omega waits for communication from Echo. She still feels guilty about everything that happened on Teth, and Rex and Echo losing most of the soldiers that were with them, with the Empire coming after them. She talks to Crosshair about it, and Crosshair says that there's really nothing she could have done, and Hunter comes and reinforces this, saying that they need to keep Omega safe, and she needs to stay behind on Pebu until they are able to figure out what an M count is and why the Empire wants her. They are then contacted by Phee, and after Omega explains to Crosshair who Phee is, they go to meet with her. She informs the Batch that she was not able to figure out what an M count is, but that many high-level bounty hunters are going after M count targets for the Empire, and the Batch begin to discuss who they could go to and eventually figure out that Fennec Shand is their best bet. Phee says that she should be able to find her and get them in contact with her, and the Batch agree and sign off from the communication with her. Hunter then goes and tells Omega she has to stay behind. Omega refuses and wants to go, but Hunter puts his foot down and tells her that it is too dangerous and they can't trust Fennec, so they have to keep her away and she should stay behind with Crosshair. After everyone leaves, Hunter pulls Omega to the side and asks her if she could convince Crosshair to get his hand looked at because doing nothing about it won't get anything any better, and Omega agrees to do so. Fennec is tracked down to a space station, and the Batch go to ask her for her help. They go and send away one of the Rodian clients that she is with and begin to talk to her about needing the information on M counts. Fennec says that she specifically hasn't done any of these jobs, but knows people who do, and that she'll put them in contact with them if they help her with a job. The Batch reluctantly agree to do so and go off on the mission with Fennec. Crosshair is looked at by AZ, who says that there is nothing medically wrong with him that he could find. He says that everything is most likely psychological, or it could be a result of the experiments done on him. He asks Crosshair to be more specific about the experiments. Crosshair refuses and leaves. Meanwhile, Wrecker goes to Hunter and tells him how he doesn't trust Fennec and this could end badly. Hunter reminds him that they have no real choice and this is their only option, and Fennec comes out to tell them about the bounty. This is Siler Saris, who is an alien that betrayed the Haxian brood by stealing credits from them and has taken out every hunter that has come after him so far. The Batch agree to go after him, and they arrive at the world of Velo to go and track him down. Once they're on the planet, Fennec tells them they can't remove their helmets because the air here is toxic. She places on a breath mask and places her helmet on over, and then goes to meet with the pit droid that is at the docks. She tells him that she needs a ship, and this time it can't be one that's gonna quickly sink because that's what happened the last time she went after Ceres. After negotiating a fair price for a ship, they go and head out after him. As they're on the boat, Fennec warns them that they should avoid going into the water because she would never go in there, and it's very dangerous. They eventually reach a point where they find the water has been filled with mines, and after stopping, Fennec tells them to go in. After they point out that she said that they shouldn't go in, she said that she's not going to be going in, but they have to if they want to get the information. The Bad Batch reluctantly agree and head in to start disabling the mines so they could go and surprise Sarah since he would never expect them to come this way. Meanwhile, on Pabu, Crosshair once again tries to snipe and is still doing poorly. Omega points out that he's still doing better than most, and Crosshair points out that close doesn't matter at all. He's a sniper and he has to be at the top of his game. Omega then goes and tries to comfort him, saying that this probably is all in his head and she thinks she knows a way that could help him. Meanwhile, the Bad Batch are ambushed by multiple Grizzards as they manage to disable the final mines. After fighting them off, they manage to get back on the boat and detonate one of the mines, taking the Grizzards out and continue on. Fennec begins to talk to the Bad Batch about why they're here and what's going on with Omega. She says that she didn't fail in her last bounty and was called off because her client thought that Omega would be safer with the Bad Batch, but it turns out that wasn't true. And this causes some problems with them, but they quickly reach Ceres's location and head in to stop him. Fennec points out that she needs to be the lookout and they need the intel, so they have to do what she says. So Hunter and Wrecker go in alone. Hunter is quickly ambushed by Ceres and Wrecker comes to help him. Ceres then uses one of the many traps in his home to create an escape path for him. They inform Fennec that Ceres is running through underground tunnels, and she goes after him. Ceres reaches Fennec's boat and tries to escape. He quickly realizes that she cut the wires and he tries to flee on foot, but is quickly taken down by Hunter, Wrecker, and Fennec, who shoot him with multiple stun blasts that take him down. Fennec then asks for Wrecker to take him, and they'll head back so they can go and collect on the bounty. Meanwhile, back in Pabu, Omega teaches Crosshair how to meditate and says she learned it from her friend Gunji and the Wookiees on Kashyyyk. Crosshair reflects on just how much he has missed and thanks her for this, even though he's not sure it will work. Back on the space station, Fennec talks to Hunter and Wrecker, telling them that she'll be sending the information about M counts and who they can meet about it once she has it, saying that she doesn't have the information on her. And although they distrust her, they know there's no real other choice and let Fennec leave. As Fennec goes to collect her bounty, she contacts a mysterious contact of hers and tells them that she has found a group of clones that are interested in M counts, and that if they're interested, they should be able to easily enough find them. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.